Hi, my name is Alex. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to learn how to play Jingle Bell Rock on the ukulele. This song is by Bobby Helms. It was released in 1957. I still think it's one of the best Christmas songs. Now, this song is not really beginner, although if you're a beginner, I think you can still play it. There's just a lot of chords. But don't get too intimidated. A lot of the chords kind of lead into each other pretty nicely, and we'll go over all of that. There's also a cool riff that I'll put at the end of the video that I think you'll enjoy too. So let's go through kind of verse by verse what is happening in this song. The jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock uses 3 chords. We have G, then it goes to G major 7. So you put 1, 2, 3, kind of like you do a D chord. All right there. And I would recommend playing it like this instead of barring it, because the next thing you do is you play a G6, you take off your middle finger like that, and then you go back to G. So it sounds like jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. And I like to just strum down up for this song. Just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? So practice that a little bit because that happens in this song a lot. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Alright, we also have a lot of A minor to D in this song. Now usually I play A minor with my second finger, but because of this song, we're always going to D after we play A minor. I would use your index finger. So you can go A minor to D, A minor to D, A minor to D. So in the first 2 verses of this song, you have that G, G major 7, G6 back to G, and you also have a lot of A minor to D, A minor to D. In the chorus of the song, what a bright time, it's the right time, we have C, and from C it goes to C minor. So I always recommend just keeping your third finger down and adding the other 2 on top. You could play a bar chord if you wanted to, but because we're already at C, I think it's just easier to add the other 2 fingers, but that is totally up to you. Okay, in the chorus, we also have G to G7, and then we have A to A7. Then in the last line of the chorus, to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh, we have D to D7, D to D7. Now, same thing with this. I usually bar my D7, but because it's going from D to D7, I'm playing D like this with 3 fingers, and then I just add my pinky to D7. So this part goes, to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Let's try that together one more time. Ready, go. To go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. And I like to do just 1 strum per chord at that part of the song. I think it sounds nice. Okay, in verse 3 we have some new things that come along in the song that I think are really fun. We do have an E7 chord, which doesn't get played a whole lot in this song, but it does a couple times. And then we have part of the song that goes from C to C minor, A7, back up to C minor. So what I like to do here when I play C minor, my first finger is on the 3rd fret of the E string. 3rd fret of the C string. So I take my first finger and I use the string to kind of help guide me back to the 1st fret, and then I strum A7, and then I use the string to help guide my first finger back up to the 3rd fret. So I'm not completely letting go and resetting. I think that makes a big difference for this part because it's kind of fast. And let's practice this part too. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Mix and a mingle in the jingling beat. Let's do that one more time. Ready, go. Mix and a mingle in the jingling beat. Okay, so that's all the chords for this song and kind of all the tricky parts. Let's try playing it. I will put the music and the chords at the bottom of the screen so you can follow along. And again, I like to just go down, up the whole time. You can really do whatever strumming pattern is comfortable with you. If you'd like to learn more about strumming patterns, I have a video on that. I also have a video on correct strumming technique that I'll put a link to in the description below. Alright, let's play this song. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in Jingle Bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling beats. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Alright, great job. That is such a fun song to play. Now, I told you at the beginning of the video I've got a cool riff that we can play. So this song is very iconic, and if you know that opening riff, it just sounds so cool. It goes like this. Jingle bell, jingle bell. Right, and then you're into the song. Really, really fun riff to play. The end of it is supposed to go boom, 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 but the lowest note we have on the ukulele is C. If you have a low G on your ukulele, you could go C2, C0, G4, G2, then to the G chord, and it would sound right. But since I don't have that, and since I assume a lot of you probably don't, I just go 2, 0, and then I go an octave higher on the A string, 2, 0. But let me break down the whole thing. So you start with kind of like an E minor shape, almost, but just without your third finger. So first finger on the second fret of the A string, second finger on the third fret of the E string. And you strum that 3 times. I use my thumb for all of this. I think the thumb has a lot more control than the other fingers. So I like to use my thumb. So I go 1, 2, 3, like that. And then I do the second fret on both the E string and the A string, and I go 1, 2, 3, and then I am back to this position on the second and third fret, and you just hit it once, so it sounds like. okay? Then after that, it is up to you which fingers you want to use. I always tell my students the pinky is your friend. A lot of people don't like to use the pinky, but it's great to get used to using it because it's a finger that we can use and you can stretch it really far. So I go to the 5th fret here with my pinky after I do that, and I keep my other fingers down, I don't move them, because the very next note I do is 3rd fret on the E string, which your 2nd finger will already be there. So it sounds like this now. But if you have trouble using your pinky, there's no shame in jumping around to not use it. You can go to your 3rd finger there on the 5th fret of the A string, and then to your 1st finger on the E string. Okay, so after that, the bum bum bum, we go to the 5th fret on the E string and we slide from 5 to 7 like this. It's not a quick slide, it's not a bum, it's a ba-dum. So you slide from 5 to 7. To do that, you just hold down the string while you move up to the 7th fret. And then it goes back to 5 on the E string, and then to 3 on the E string, and then to 0 on the E string, and then to 2 on the C string. Okay? So when we put it all together, it sounds like... And then we go 2 0 2 0, and we are back to the beginning of the song. Let's try that one more time. Ready? 1 2 3 4. So whatever fingers you use, just try to be consistent with it. Not that I just played it differently with different fingers each time. But the important thing is that you develop some kind of consistency for yourself. So decide which fingers you want to use so you're not guessing every time. That concludes this video of Jingle Bell Rock. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video or if you found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps my channel grow. It would mean so much to me. I hope you have a great holiday season. Keep strumming your uke. Have a good day.